Today I'm going to tell you how to make a very flavorful, delicious goat pulao. Pulao is again a very fragrant, flavorful rice dish. But this particular pulao I'm going to show you is extremely moist and juicy and very well balanced and flavored. Why? Because we are going to cook this pulao rice in the broth, in the goat meat broth which we are preparing. We need a muslin cloth like this, or a cheesecloth, or any thin cloth like this to bind all the spices. Tie all the spices and onion and throw it in the stock water where we are going to cook the meat. So take any clean piece of cloth, and I need one whole garlic, going just as is, no peeling, no chopping, and I need one big onion cut into 4. And I need 3 green chillies. Just slit them into 2 and throw it here. Do the same. You can do this. Just slit them into 2 and put it here. Okay, this is 3 green chilies, 1 garlic and 1 onion. Cut it into 4. Then we need a few spices. We need 1 bay leaf, 1 stick of cinnamon, 1 black cardamom, 1 black cardamom, and here I have 5 green cardamom and 3 cloves. I've taken 3 pounds of goat meat. For this I need all these measurements. If you're making a big batch like 6 pounds meat, you have to double all this. This is 2 tablespoons of whole fennel seeds, 2 tablespoons of whole coriander seeds, this is our flavor mix which is going into the water in which we are going to cook the slow cooker meat. Just make a bundle of this, tie this, we are going to extract the essence of this in the water and we are going to throw it after we cook the meat. By then the meat will absorb all the flavors, and this would have given all its flavor to the water or stock, and then we don't need it. In fact, this is our flavor bundle. See, we packed the onion, garlic, chili and all the spices we need. Now we need to throw this in the water and cook the meat. I am slow cooking the meat today because that way we can extract maximum flavor from the meat and herbs and spices. But in case you're rushing, you're out of time and you don't have the time to slow cook the meat and wait and then make the pulao, you can very well use a pressure cooker or a power cooker to cook your meat faster. Even in that case, follow the same procedure. Add the bundle of spices to your stock water and cook the meat in a lot of water so that you get some stock to cook your pulao rice. Do the same, but use your cooker to cook your meat in a faster pace. Everything else remains the same. I have a pan on heat and I'm adding 5 cups of water. I am going to throw 1 piece of ginger to the water, our flavor bundle, all the spices and herbs that goes in. Then 3 pounds of goat meat, just washed and cleaned. Fresh goat meat, 3 pounds, thereabouts. Throw salt to taste. Bring this to boil. The stock water with all the spices is rapidly boiling. Now I will reduce the flame to low and cook this meat until tender. The meat is cooked to tender. We need to fish out our herb and spice parcels. Squeeze it in to release all the beautiful juices. I think we extracted all the juice and flavors. Now we can throw this guy. We don't need it. Now we have to fish out the pieces. We can throw this piece of ginger also. And now we need to see how many cups of stock, beautiful aromatic stock we got, freshly made stock. We need to see how many cups we have. For 1 cup of rice, we need 1.5 cup of this beautiful broth. I have 4 cups of basmati rice soaking in water. I'm going to soak it for 10 minutes and drain it off. Wash and drain and keep it ready for our pulao. Basmati rice for pulao is soaking for 10 minutes. I'm going to drain it and our stock is ready. I'm going to cook 4 cups of basmati rice and I need 6 cups of stock. So I had about 4 cups of stock. I added 2 more cups of water to make it 6 cups of liquid. 4 cups of rice, 6 cups of liquid. I need to thinly slice 3 big onions. To set our pulao, I have a pan on heat. And I need 1 cup ghee. This is the onion we thinly sliced. What I'm doing is I'm just squeezing out the water from the onion, the moisture. See how much moisture was in the onion. This will help to fry the onion very fast. Now the ghee or clarified butter is hot enough. I'm going to fry the onions. You don't want to overcrowd the pan, so I'm frying the onions in 2 batches. See, at this stage, onion has no moisture, so this will start browning very soon now. Keep an eye on this all the time, because once it starts browning, it will happen very quickly. You can start retrieving your onions. As you can see now, the onion is almost brown. At this stage, I'm going to throw some spices to the ghee. I'm going to put 1 bay leaf and 1 stick of cinnamon. Here I have 1 black cardamom, 5 green cardamom and 5 cloves going in. Keep stirring and the flame is medium. Now I have to add, I have added 1 teaspoon of cumin seed and 1 teaspoon of black cumin seed. Give it a stir. Fry all these spices for 30 seconds in this clarified butter. This is 1 tablespoon of green chili chopped. Fry this. And we have to add 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. 2 tablespoons. Mix all this in. Saute this for a minute. Now adding your cooked goat pieces. Give it a good mix. Now we have to add 1 cup of yogurt. After 2 minutes, cover your lid partially. Away from you, open the lid slightly and then add 6 cups of your stock and water. Flame to high, we need to bring it to boil. Now stock is boiling. At this stage, check for seasoning and add salt if you need to. Give it a good mix. Now the salt is perfect and our stock has come to rapid boiling again. At this stage, add our rice. 4 cups of rice, soaked for 10 minutes, washed and drained. Going in. Give it a good mix. After adding your rice, the water has come to boiling again. Let it boil for 2 minutes. Then we are going to simmer it and cover and cook for 15 minutes at the lowest flame. Now after 2 minutes, the rice has just started floating and rice has started becoming visible. At this stage, we need to lower the flame to simmer, cover and cook on lowest flame for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, almost all liquid, all stock is absorbed by the rice. At this stage, we need to add some garam masala, some allspice powder, half a teaspoon, just sprinkle on top, and a 1/4 teaspoon or less than 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg powder. Sprinkle that also on top. A 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg powder. Now keep it on low flame again for 15 minutes. If you think your lid is not tight enough, cover it with some aluminum foil. Now cover with the lid. Making a yogurt salad to go with our pulao. Chopped tomatoes, add yogurt, salt to taste, some coriander leaves, cilantro leaves for color and flavor. Mix well. Our goat pulao was in dum for 15 minutes at low flame, and now 15 minutes over, I turned off the stove and given it rest for another 20 to 30 minutes. Let's open the pot. Wow. Smelling delicious. The aroma and the texture of the rice, perfect. I just want to fork it through very gently. Sprinkle some finely chopped mint leaves, some cilantro leaves or coriander leaves, and a fried onion. Beautiful, aromatic, fantastic goat pulao, traditionally made with slow cooked goat meat and fragrant basmati rice cooked in the slow cooked stock. Beautiful. I don't have to tell you how it would be, but still. Flaky rice, perfectly cooked, juicy and moist. Perfect seasoning, creamy texture, rice completely melting in mouth, meat already falling off the bone. Not spicy because we added a little bit of green chili, that's all. There's no other spice or fiery spices going on here. Yet so delicious, so fresh because the stock is fresh. One pot meal meant to impress. Try this out. Take care.